may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Going with the ground game left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Here's a heat. Got a little space. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the... this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Finds his man. It's Ship. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Now from inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Lopez to pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, better look out! Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. Hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri.
Looking for room. It's Hardy.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Firing to the right, complete. At the 45, on its way. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame right back to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
I think that pass play was simply designed to just get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll move the wide receiver. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. With the catch, it's Culliver. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Throws to the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Tar Heels will go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here's the give off the left side. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. The pitch to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They feed him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Goff. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying to pick up a first down. Lopez to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Shipp. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
He wants to go deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into that.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity. and he could come up with the catch.
Gets it to him on the screen. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's gone. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here come the Irish back on offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Just shedding tackles. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Leaves it with the back. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
That's reeled in. It's Culliver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. He breaks the tackle. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Shipp. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Amidst a din of deafening noise, he'll try to tie the game. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the fourth quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. All the way out to the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 15.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quick.
There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense in an empty set. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gilbert. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They move on top here in the fourth.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Lopez to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Goss. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Lopez wants to fire. That's caught. It's Braswell. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Pulls it in. It's Braswell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hardy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goss. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse